Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 24th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com. We have added more readers as usual, and even we are adding content, just articles and things like that written by some of you. So that is really cool. You can check all that out at astrojar.com right here. But other than that, let's see what is going on for you this week. Let's see. Some of you might have to offer advice for a friend, so let's take a look. There's been a lot about friendship this week. I haven't really been very good at checking the astrology lately, but so I don't know if there is something about friends this week in the astrology, but that could be very possible because it's been coming up for a lot of people. But you start off with the Jack of Clubs, so I feel like a lot of you could have to be like offering advice to a friend or something like that. You could have a friend that comes to you that's very down or things like that. I find that as a water sign, water signs are constantly giving out advice, it seems, because water signs are great listeners, very intuitive and things like that. But you very, very distinctly could have somebody coming in who needs your assistance. I am getting also that this could be somebody coming in as a possible like business partner or something along those lines as well. So, it does look like you'll be working with somebody, possibly a fire sign person here as well. And it could be male or female, it doesn't matter with the Jack. Next, you have the Three Hearts. Card of Emotional Happiness. This has come up, I think, for a couple signs this week. So a lot of you could be having a lot of happiness this week as well. Could be having a lot of fun and things like that, which would be nice. What else is coming up here? A lot of you could be doing a lot of entertaining as well, it looks like. I was trying to figure out, you have some weird cards down here, just kind of an interesting combination. So a lot of you could be involved in like entertainment, putting on some sort of show or something like that, or you might literally be entertaining friends and things like that. And I would say if you are, that would be a good thing, especially with these cards. Also, if you're involved in anything, I would say anything, creative or anything like that, even if you're involved in social media or anything like that, I think it would be a good week for you this week to kind of maybe hit it a little bit extra hard. So if you do videos on YouTube, for example, it might be a good week for you to do some extra videos this week. It just feels like there might be some extra opportunities, like if you push it, if you do some extra stuff. I think it would be a good week for that for you. Next, you have the Five of Spades. Again, taking some risks, I think. So again, I would just say anything that you're doing, maybe do a little bit extra this week. It doesn't matter. I know that's very general, but anything you do at work or just in your personal life or anything, even in relationships, I feel like if you just push it just a little bit extra, you could get something that you want this week. But it does, like you said, there's definitely this need to take a risk. Like, I feel like with this Five of Spades, like if you are on social media, maybe you need to speak your mind or share something that you believe that maybe you're a little bit afraid to share or something like that. And I feel like just that little bit of a risk could really be beneficial for a lot of you. And again, I feel like there's like a billion ways that this could play out in all your lives. So I'm trying to give several examples here. But again, even in relationships, like maybe you're afraid to talk to somebody that you would like to start a relationship with, but this might be the week where you go and talk to them and you just push it. Again, just push it. That little extra bit could be very beneficial for you. Next, you have the Two of Clubs. Great card for, again, entertainment. I feel like this week, not the typical meaning of this card, but it definitely stood out to me as like having to do with entertainment, needing to entertain people, literally and figuratively, and doing things like that, putting on shows and all this other stuff. And also, I keep getting this message about creating networks and things like that. So a lot of you could be like bringing things together. Like it feels like a lot of you could be facilitating some sort of event or something like that. And that would be a good thing for you to do this week, I would say, with this card. It's a card of success as well. So again, I feel like these things would be good for you. Next, you have the Death card. This deck has 4 of the major arcana from the Tarot in it, and the Death card is a card, I look at it as a good card of transformation, leaving behind old stuff so that new things can come in and kind of moving forward. So very good card there. Next, you have the Ace of Diamonds. So again, kind of like another card of needing to innovate, needing to share what's on your mind this week as well. This is also a card of success. I mean, to me, the Ace of Diamonds isn't necessarily just a card of money. Like, everybody looks at this card and they're like, oh, it's money, it's diamonds and things like that. But to me, it's also a card of it is a card of success, definitely, but it's a card of innovation and needing to try new things and needing to try different ways of doing things. There's like, on one of the other decks that I use, it looks very similar to this, but there's like a path that runs this way and a path that runs under this big diamond here. And that's what this card's all about. It's about taking this path. This is a path you don't know. You've never seen it before. It's like you keep walking this way right past that diamond, or you walk under it, and it could be a little bit scary. So a lot of you could be stepping off onto new paths this week that might be a little bit scary, but could be very beneficial for you as well. And finally, Six of Hearts. Again, another card about paths. I mean, there's a straight path down the middle, and it's also a card that says a lot of you could be seeing a better return on energy on things that you are working towards or working on. So a lot of you could be seeing new success in new areas of your life, and also old areas. A lot of you could finally be able to kind of see forward movement, forward momentum in areas where you would like to see it, and maybe where, as in the past, you haven't. So very good card. Interesting week, crazy messages, but I think it should be a good week. So thank you for watching.